Welcome, man.
Craig, so good to see a friendly face, man. A fellow Phoenician.
Exactly, right? Here you go.
Yeah.
Talk about the new show, because we saw some promos tonight. We saw you in the audience tonight at Dancing with the Stars.
How exciting is this? It's been awesome. Well, the show, I've been working on this for a long time now, and it's 8 one-hour episodes, and each episode, it captures one individual's weight loss journey over the course of a full year.
And these people are huge, right? I mean, we're talking 400 plus pounds.
Yes, 400, 500, even 600 pounds. You're going to see a gentleman in there who's 651 pounds is where we started. So we're talking extreme transformation.
How do you're a trainer, you're a personal trainer, and you've worked out yourself, but how do you take someone like that and transform them, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally?
You know, really mentally and emotionally, that's where the true challenge is. The very first day, I can lay out the nutrition and the exercise program and say, look, this is what we're going to commit to over the course of a year. Yeah, we'll tweak a few things, we can manipulate the body, but now, okay, just take a look at that, because real life's about to happen. And before you know it, a week in, 2 weeks in, things happen. Life isn't fair, and that's when the true transformation begins, because it's those moments when life gets tough that we have that opportunity to grow through that, because these are also those moments where the individual back in the past, the old individual, they would have taken those emotions and they would have run from them, and they would have eaten to cover those emotions and to fulfill that need. And instead, they've set commitments to truly fulfilling something and doing something extraordinary. So I'm there to hold them accountable. I'm there to coach them through the process. And it's not easy, but it's in those difficult times, that's when the transformation begins. Oh yeah, they lose a lot of weight too.
And I'm sure it's not all roses. I'm sure there's some confrontation.
Well, yeah, absolutely. There's plenty of confrontation, because it's a very personal process, and not all the time. People don't like getting called out. It's personal, and it's human. We all have ego, but it's important in order to transform that we have to check that ego, and we have to be vulnerable and allow someone to tell us when we're getting in our own way. And nobody likes to hear that, but at the same time, if you can just accept it and work through that, then we can change. We all need a coach. And I mean, I got the best coach in the world, my wife, and she calls me out all the time. I don't like it. I don't always like it, but you know what? I love her at the end of the day. It's worth it. And my peeps, they go through the same thing. They don't always like me, but at the end of the day, they love me.
Hey, Chris, you went through something similar as a child, right? Growing up, not the biggest guy on the block, not the most physical guy, and you had to transform yourself physically and mentally and emotionally.
I did. I actually, growing up, I came from the opposite end of the spectrum. I was the tiniest kid in school growing up, all through high school, and that wasn't easy. I mean, it lent itself to a fair share of bullying, and so I can sympathize, and I am so compassionate for what these individuals go through, because they're coming from the other side of the spectrum, but at the same time it's all the same. And when I was 14, I actually found my first weight set, and there was no looking back from there, because I saw how fast I could change my body, and it was nutrition, and it was exercise, it was fitness that empowered me, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. That's why I believe in it, and I know it can change everybody.
Well, good luck with the show. We can't wait. May 30th, right?
Yes,
Monday,
sir.
May 30th on ABC.
On ABC, 10 o'clock, after The Bachelorette.
Excellent, and we're excited to see it. And then when you're in town, stop by,
I
because
will.
you're a Mesa guy.
I am, yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. I'm a fellow Arizonan. ASU, go Devils.
Hey, thanks, Chris.